Okay, we continue our lichess bot series against Bernstein 4-ply. We already played Bernstein 2-ply, which is the same engine running at depth 2 instead of 4, so this one should be quite a bit more challenging. Let's try. 15 plus 10 rated, as before. We have the white pieces. Let's do, okay, d4 for a change. I'm not so familiar with d4, but okay. Yeah, I got a bit carried away there. Sorry about that. Okay, so c4, the Queen's Gambit, that's the one I know better. Let's try that. Okay, so knight c3 is an option, of course, preventing b5. Another one is, of course, knight f3. In fact, we're happy if they play b5, because I think b5... Well, let's see, knight f3, knight c3. Okay, knight c3. I think both are fine. Notice here I can push this pawn. Is that a good idea? Should I be worried about something like this, hitting the pawn twice? But then I have e4. So let's say e4. Is knight f6 a problem? No, actually I like that. Oh wait, I'm getting carried away. If I push here, there's also knight here. Do I like that? I'm not so sure. There's bishop, I guess. I mean, it's true, I gain a tempo again on this. But not really, because that. I don't really gain a tempo there. Okay, I think it's more prudent to start this way, but maybe e5 is a move. Now it's much more interesting, because now I want to play e4. This invites e4. So the bishop has to move, and of course not on e6 because of the fork. So bishop g4, let's say, bishop e2, bishop... okay, we have to be a little bit careful. If this, trying to get rid of this one, to attack here, what do we do? I think we have to do this in preparation of bishop, but still. Okay. If this, no, we first have to, yes, we first have to do that. And if this, I think this, and we're good. And we have this, check, take, okay, I think that's fine. I hope so. Huh, what? He just blunders this fork? Let's see. Where is the trick? He doesn't have any checks. What does he do? Like, how does he get out of the fork? I just don't see it. The knight can move, but it cannot really create any threats. Even if it goes here to go here, I'll just take it, it's fine. Okay. I can take the knight. I can take the knight, but let's see. If I take the knight, bishop takes, I'm happy, that's fine. Of course he's gonna take like this. Do I care? Not really. I mean, I can do that, it's fine. I'm still hitting this and controlling this. Okay, I think I have nothing to be afraid of. That I take with the king. Let's just double check. I take with the king, bishop takes f3, not a problem. This one I'm going to hit on the next turn, no matter what he does. So let's say I take with the king. He can do this intermediate, I don't care. I take with the king, and eventually I will take this one. Yeah, I think it's just easily winning. Oh, wait, there's something. I mean, okay. I have to take no matter what, but it's a question of king or knight. The thing with the king is he's got long castle. That puts a king here and a rook here. can it be annoying? Not really, because I can then move my king here and just not care. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. That's okay. I don't care. I really don't care. Now I can take here, but let's see, does he have... I mean, f3 is no threat there. Yeah, I think I just take, and that threatens here. So he'd probably do something like this. And that's a developing move. It's a safe move. That's even better for us, simplifying the game, exchanging material. So our opponent is helping us here. So I think that's good. Developing with tempo here, hitting this one. That's just the most normal move, plus connecting rooks. Preparing to contest the file with a rook on d1. I really see nothing wrong with this, and it just feel like for me it's the only move that I consider. There's not even another candidate move. It's just he doesn't have any threats. Let's go with that. Okay, so of course he defends the pawn by moving it. Fine. Do I want to try to attack this pawn? No, that's too early. I think the most important is to develop. We want to rook here. Any tricks? Bishop b4? No, nothing. Knight f6, don't care. I mean, he can come here, but look at that. I think we're very solid here. Of course. What? Okay, so what does he want? Prevent the rook exchange. Is that the game plan here? Okay. I mean, my knight could go here and then here, or does that do anything? It's a lot of work for little result. Perhaps this idea. Yeah. So let's say this. Actually, it blocks, because he's hitting this one, which is annoying. Which means I can't really go here. If I go here, he takes here, I take here. Yeah, okay. It's probably good for me. And if I push, I'm giving up this square. If the knight comes here, feels a bit looser. So let's see, this one, if he takes, first of all, I can take intermediate first, and then take, and this is winning. So he doesn't take, but then if he doesn't take, what does he do? Something like this. I mean, this is great. And then I do that with an improved version. Okay, I think we can just do that. Exactly. And that makes sense. Now I'm liking this one because I hit this guy and I'm just eyeing these weak squares. And in particular, this knight which wants to go here, well, it's not going there anytime soon. Another one which is nasty is this one. And if knight here, then we have the fork. So there's no knight f6 because of the fork. Okay, so that's a nastier way, because this, what does it really do? He can block. That's annoying. Then I have to move. On the other hand, this pawn also blocks him. But I don't know. I feel like this is more. I don't know. Both moves are probably playable. I think it's completely safe. He's not threatening anything. So yes, he's aiming for this square, but. Okay, I guess what he's saying is if I push, which is what I want to do, moving the bishop, then I've given him this square. Do I care? I mean, I can just exchange rooks. He goes here, and so what? What is he even threatening? I think I can just live with this, because I'm up a piece. I can just liquidate everything. Okay, it's probably not the cleanest way. I'm not sure the computer will like this way of playing, but it wins easily. Now, of course, I can exchange, but that gives him the file. Why would I do that? And then he takes, and I end up here. And okay, we've liquidated, it's good, but my king's back. I want my king to move forward in this line. Perhaps a more ambitious way would be to go here, aiming for perhaps this square to hit this. He's just going to defend it, but if he defends it, he's becoming super passive and he gives me the file. Okay. That's... Okay, let's do that. Yes, so is he threatening anything? Not really. I mean, the only square that I should be worried about, perhaps this one, but not really. I can always exchange rooks. I mean, takes. I can exchange, and then exchange on d1, and king takes. King takes d1 at the end of the line, no more rooks on the board. Am I happy with that? Knight can't threaten anything. It's winning. I think it's completely winning, and it's fine, but... I was just looking for something a bit more ambitious. Like, I like that. This is nasty, just hitting this. I want him to be the one taking me. I really want him to do that. And since he doesn't threaten, I mean, this, could something like this be annoying? Going here? So what, I move the rook, I don't care. Okay, let's do this. Oh, wait. Bishop takes, is there a problem? Rook takes, maybe this one. Okay, I just move back. Bishop, no wait. Here, if bishop takes, this is where I take intermediate first. Yeah, okay, I think that's fine. He's probably gonna, yeah, he takes. No. Ooh la 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 la. Do not take here first because you lose a piece here. Ooh la 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 la. This is so easy because he comes back with the bishop. That is a big blunder. So I want to take like this because I don't want to mess up my pawn structure. He can't threaten anything. Okay, that's fine. I couldn't quite get the version that I wanted to where he takes on d1 and I take with the other rook and keep the files. I couldn't quite get everything that I wanted, but I still get enough to win the game. So if I go here, hitting this knight, knight has to move. So what do I care? I mean, the knight moves and then what? Is it important to do that? What does it achieve? I think centralizing the king is going to be more important. Yeah. Now I need to do something. I need a rook here. Really, that's the thing. I'm controlling all these entry squares, so that's good, except for here. But wait, if knight here, I just take, rook takes. This is a problem. I'm gonna have to be a little bit careful here, because knight here takes. There's a double attack. So I think we need to first go here, close the file, hit the knight, threaten to eliminate it. And that way, if knight here, then we take, and we are in time to play this, shutting down everything. I think that's a safer approach. Okay, so you can't just push here, although that would be nice if it worked. I think we just have to go for the slow. This rook is just misplaced. There's nothing for this rook to do. He has no threat. Okay. I mean, I can be annoying like this. I still control all the squares. Everything here is controlled. So he either goes back or he goes here, but that feels iffy. Okay, let's actually do that. Now I can do, Yeah, I think I can just do this. It's probably not the most precise, but who cares? It just wins. Now, knight has no forward squares. I mean, this is lame, this is lame, lame. This is the only one. Do I care about this? If I can just get rid of this knight, because if I do this and the knight goes here, let's just leave him there and then I come here. Okay. Again, taking the forward squares. He can't move forward with his knight, so that's got to be good for me. And again, threatening to exchange off the knight. And voila, exchange achieved. Before en passant, no, okay, b3, no, it's the same thing. Do we have to push? I mean, what could he realistically do? Go here and here? Yeah, okay, that can be a bit annoying. Maybe we want to shut this down. If I go here, here, I'm controlling this, so there's nothing wrong with that. That's a simple, riskless improving move. Nothing wrong with that. So I can shut down this, but there's still holes here. So I have to somehow, yeah, and then if this, then I think I'm solid. Yeah, okay, actually, let's start with this one. Now, if my bishop could teleport here, that would be great, but first we have to block this pawn on a dark square. My bishop should be here or here. That would be amazing. Yeah, if they're there, annoying. Huh. Okay, I think it's just time to simplify a little bit. Okay, so this, yeah, does he have any moves actually? Or is he in Zugzwang? Because yes, I can take en passant for sure. So let's say take. I take, he does this, and I do that, and he can come back here, and it's annoying. No, we don't want that. But if I just do this, he has no pawn moves. Every pawn move just loses. He has to move the king, so he has to basically go back. And somehow I still can't make progress easily. But wait, if this, can't I at some point do something like this to deflect the pawn and take the other one? Yeah, I think that's going to be the way to go. Well, I don't know if it's the way to go, but it should be enough to win. It's a way to go. I think this. And okay, so I can't just push here. Because if I push here, it's not just going to take, well, he is going to take, but then I want to take here. So I need to do that while his king is not here. So I have to go here first. I can go here to attract his king, let's say there. And then this. Or directly here, and if he takes, I takes and I win. Or here. If he tries this, I just take this. Aha! And I'm controlling these squares. So my idea is this. Aha! I think this wins. Okay. So I think we can just push. What's wrong with just pushing here? Because if I push up, hop, moving the king away to one of these squares. That just has to win. I don't know how just yet, but okay, what else? What else can I do? Another option is to just do this, but then I allow that, and I take, and he comes here. I don't like that. Or I go here, and now he has to come here. And now I do this. And then he tries this, and I take, but it's check. He moves somewhere. I have time to do this. He pushes again. I have time to do this. And I'm in time to stop the pawn. Yeah, that wins. This wins. I think everything wins really. Okay, I think this is the simplest. Yeah, okay, let's start with that. This is the least risky option, I would say, because I'm controlling everything and I'm not allowing him any tricks. Okay, so let's just make sure there's no stalemate. So how do we win this? Well, we need to One mistake not to make is to push this pawn, because if I push this pawn, suddenly he's in stalemate. He can still move here, and I move there, and he goes here, and I give my pawn like this, and I make another. Okay, that wins. That's kind of the flashy way of winning. That is the flashy way of winning, but it's not recommended, I would say. It's kind of risky. Okay, a million ways to mate, but let's first make sure we don't lose. Remove his only threat. Secondly, what can we do? Well, cutting the king's a good start. Now, if we put the bishop here, it's stalemate, so let's not do that. But if we put it here, then he has this square. Queen here, king here. Okay, it's not going to be easy without the king. I think the simplest is to just go with the king and just do it like that. There's probably a way with the bishop and queen to coordinate, but it requires more calculation, and it's risky because there's just so much risk of stalemate in this kind of setup. I think it's safer that way. Let's see what Stockfish has to say. I think the end was fairly clean. Yeah. Oh wow, we blundered. Ay ay ay. 3 inaccuracy, 1 blunder. Interesting. So far, so good. Okay, inaccurate. Yeah, I felt this was a bit much, and I think, yeah, the computer line is this one. As anticipated, that's exactly what I calculated at the end, and this one, which is annoying. Adding pressure to this pin. And I was calculating something like bishop e2. I'm not quite sure, to be honest, but this is, yeah, apparently this wins for white with queen d4. But it gets tricky, so I'm happy I didn't go for that. Sorry, I'm happy my opponent didn't go for that. He could definitely have done that, but it's still winning. But it's just not as winning as what we had before, plus 2.1. Okay, so here, okay, I wanted to play it on the previous move, but actually here it's more precise to go directly like this. Yes, there is this. Wow. And you hit it a second time, and there's no en passant, doesn't really help. Okay, plus e4 coming. Okay, that was, let's be honest, that was not, at my level, it's a small inaccuracy. It's still, I wouldn't count it as a wrong move. It's hard to calculate all these lines. I mean, this obviously was a blunder, so that kind of wins the game easily. But where is the blunder? Okay, knight f5 was the blunder. What? No, that's his blunder. Where's my blunder? Rook takes d8 is a blunder? How can this be a blunder? Ah, of course. I had a mating sequence. Okay. I mean, it wins, of course. It simplifies. From a practical standpoint, it's not a blunder. It's just a winning move, but it's a lame way of winning. The classy way of winning is this one, because the problem is there's only one square, there's only one move, and now, boom, and it's mate, because notice that this square is controlled.